Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming a look that I did a poll on actually, oh, how long ago was it? A while ago. It was that green eyeshadow with the gold liner. I'll insert it here somewhere. It's this look right here, which was actually inspired by a post I saw on Morphe brushes by definitely Phil. She's absolutely gorgeous, but yeah. I got a lot of votes that you all wanted to see me recreate this look, so that's what I'm going to do today. So if you're interested in learning how I did it, keep on watching. Guys, I found my perfect setup. I'm so excited. Okay, so I guess to start, since we're doing eyes first, I'm going to zoom you in a little bit so that you can see what I'm doing. Alright, so to start, I didn't wet any of my beauty sponges. Okay, I'm back. Now to actually start, I'm going to be using my Tarte Shape Tape in light neutral. I think in my last video I said light natural. I didn't know what I was talking about. But I always use this to prime my eyes, and honestly, it works best for me because it's so full coverage and it gets rid of any discoloration on my lids. I can't really complain. And I've used a few eyeshadow primers, honestly, and they're not my favorite. So I'm going to be taking the Morphe Highlight and Contouring Sponge, and then I'm just going to blend it out. What I usually do. I just washed all of my brushes yesterday, and of course I pick the day after to go in with green and shit like that. So what can you do? I think I'm actually going to look into Botox because I want preventative stuff up here and maybe around my eyes or maybe right here. I don't know. But definitely on my forehead because my wrinkle lines are so bad. They're already, they already exist because I raise my eyebrows or make facial expressions so often. And I don't want wrinkles at 24. We'll see what happens. Also, I've been thinking about getting lip filler. Not gonna lie. So, I'm going to take my RCMA No Color Powder right here and my busted up Laura Mercier tin and this R13 brush from Morphe. And I'm gonna set this. And just to explain why, this, for me, gives my eyeshadow something to blend out into. Some people go in with a lid color eyeshadow or something light. You don't have to use a translucent powder, but this is what I use. This is just what I do. But it does help my eyeshadows blend out better. And now I'm trying to remember what I even did because this was so long ago. Don't remember. But I think what I did was I went in with, actually don't I have all the details on here? Did I really just only use that palette? I'm changing it up a little bit from what I put in the description. I'm gonna take this little matte eyeshadow palette that I made a long time ago. I'm gonna go in with Bamboo right here, this light brown color, and take my, what is it? My B38, you know, the usual, and just start with this as my transition shade. My transition shade. And I'm putting this right in the crease, just building on it. And I am bringing it all the way down to the inner corner here because I think I do a cut crease, maybe not, I don't remember. And I'm bringing it all the way over here, the end of my eye. Outer V-ish area, outer crease area. Is that micron? Alright, so next I'm going to go in with MAC's little eyeshadow called Wedge. It is this cooler brown color right here. And I'm just going to put that in to neutralize it a little bit so it's not super warm. I'm going to use that same B38 brush. And you're just going to layer it right on top. And honestly, this does deepen it up a little bit. Okay, so now that that's done, you don't necessarily need to cut the crease if, you're pretty even-handed. I might clean up a little bit here and there just because I do see some stuff I don't want there. So I'm just going to take my Tarte Shape Tape on this little, I don't even know what Morphe brush this is, but it's just a little tiny concealer brush. But I'm going to just clean up right here, and then just going to take the point of this and kind of flatten the Morphe sponge and blend it out. And do the same exact thing with the other eye. Okay, now I'm going to go in with Blanc Type from MAC with, I'm going to use this little tiny R43, this little one right here. And I'm going to pack this all over the inner corner and also bring it over to the middle of the lid. And then to brighten it up a little bit, I'm going to go in with MAC Mylar. They look fairly similar, but this is a much more frosty shade. So I'm going to take this little pencil brush from the Morphe Badger collection and use this to pack on Mylar. Mylar is also a really good like brow bone highlight if you don't want anything shimmery, but you want just to brighten it up a little bit. I used to do that all the time. So I'm going to go in with Enlight, I believe. This shade right here from the Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm going to use the same brush. Alright, so see, it's definitely like a frostier color. Definitely gives it that pop of, I don't want to say white, but it's definitely like a lighter color. Okay, so now that that's done, we are going to jump into the fun part. Now I'm trying to remember also how I did this. So I'm going to take the Morphe 12Z palette. It is this little 12 shade palette right here. I'm going to go in with this lovely shade right here. And I'm going to take this Morphe M433. It is fluffier. Honestly, it resembles my R39. I'm just going to tap into this green color and we're going to start it right in the, like, between the middle of the lid, but also the outer V area, just to give us enough space to be able to blend it out. Now I'm just taking my brush and kind of buffing it into the middle area of that lid, just lightly, while also keeping it pretty low, not going too high up where those transition colors are. Just go back in, deepen it up out here, and just keep going back and doing the same thing, tapping it into that corner, just so we keep the corner darker. And then once most of the product is off your brush, you can go in and try to blend it out a little bit more. I'm also not bringing it out too far, but just enough that it gives you that shape of, not a cat eye, but like complements the shape of your eye, basically. Okay, so now that that is done, when I did this, I went in with, I believe it's Enchanted. Yeah, I went in with Enchanted from the Jaclyn Hill palette. This like dark green. And I'm going to take it on, I guess let's keep the green on the green brush. I'm going to take it on the same M443 or M433. And I'm just going to use it to deepen up the outside. Super easy step. And then I think what I did last time was I took the pencil brush and I just blended here and there so that it wasn't as harsh. So I did a wing for this look, and you don't have to do one. Totally optional. You could just pop false lashes on and call it a day, but I'm going to do a wing. I'm going to do it off camera because I'm still not ready to give you all how I do my wing liner. Sorry, I'm just not ready for that kind of pressure. Yeah, be right back. And I did use the It Cosmetics Superhero Liner. This stuff is honestly amazing. I love it. It doesn't go anywhere, stays all day, doesn't move. Now I have to figure out how I did this glitter. So I did go in with the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner in Midnight Cowboy. And what I did was you just take it and run it along the top of the liner. That's all I did. The thing about this stuff is though, I highly recommend you don't open your lid all the way. Like you have to kind of keep your lid or eye looking forward and down until it dries, because it will get on your upper lid and it'll ruin everything. And once it dries, I'll do another coat after. It does take a minute. So, I am going to go ahead and get started on my face. I've already applied the Kiehl's Daily Rejuvenating Concentrate. This is not something that I recommend you put on your skin and leave it by itself throughout the day, just because it does make your skin look oily. But if you use it and then apply foundation, it does give you a nice glow. I'm trying not to look up because I don't want to mess up this glitter. But before I go in with foundation, I'm actually going to take my MAC Strobe Cream and I'm going to put this more so around the outside of my face. just hydrate, give it more of a glow. So strobe cream's on. Next, I'm gonna take the Urban Decay Optical Complexion Primer, Optical Illusion Complexion Primer. This I keep to this region and this region. See, I already fucked it up. And like on my chin. So I'm just gonna pop that on. And honestly, it really does work. Like, it does make my skin feel very smooth. And then, just to be extra, I'm gonna take my MAC Fix Plus and spray it all over my face. This is the normal one that doesn't smell like anything. Just gonna drown myself in Fix Plus. Okay, so I'm gonna skip through this part, but I'll let you know what I'm putting on as foundation. I'm sticking with the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation, and this is in the shade Light Beige, or number 3. And then I'm also combining it with my CoverFX Custom Enhancer Drops in Celestial. I make a little cocktail. I do like 1 pump of this and 1 like tiny drop of this. Mix it all together, put it all over my face. I will pounce it out with my beauty blender. Also, while I'm off camera, I'll do my brows, and then I'll come back to show you how I finish the under eye and highlight my face, I guess. So yeah. Okay, I'm back. So I did contour or bronze-ish, I don't know what I really did, with the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro Palette. It's honestly just a really good dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills one if you don't want to spend that much money on it. Now I'm going to finish up my under eye area. I'm going to take the Morphe 12Z brush, 12Z palette. Yeah, I'm just gonna dip back into the green color in there, and I'm gonna take it on the same M433 and honestly just smoke it out on mostly the outer portion. I'm gonna leave the inner corner alone. You just want to connect it underneath the wing where all the other green is. And then we are going to take Enlight once again and pop that on the rest of the eye area and brighten it up. And then we're gonna go back in with the Urban Decay glitter liner. We're gonna pop that on the inner corners and just follow it down underneath there. It will get on your lashes, so make sure you do this step before you do your mascara. And that's that. I'm gonna let it dry before I put on mascara. So while I'm waiting for it to dry, I will go ahead and do my highlight. I'm gonna be taking the Dose of Colors DesixKaty collection highlighter in Fuego. I love it. When I first got these highlights, I was convinced that none of them would work on my skin. And then one day I sat down and decided they were gonna work for me. Dust it on the upper lip. Okay, mascara time, and then I'm going to pop on my Huda Beauty Samantha lashes and do my lips, and then I'll be right back. What am I forgetting? Alright guys, so this completes this look. I did use the Tarte Gifted mascara, and then again the Huda Beauty Samantha lashes. As far as lips go, I did use the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On pencil in Naked 2. It's a nice nudie brown color. And then over top I used the Too Faced Melted Matte in Child Star. Just a nice nude color. As far as highlight goes, just to give it a little extra oomph, I did apply Beam from the Jaclyn Hill palette just on high points up here as well, honestly all over. I really hope you all enjoyed learning how I created this look. I know on my Instagram, again, people did vote that they wanted to see it, so here it is in all of its glory. If you did like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, please. If you want to get notifications every time I post, hit the little bell icon right down there, right next to the subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.